Hi everybody, my name is Dr. Malvika. Welcome back to the IMG Marvel page. Today I'm really glad to finally bring you the much awaited FY2 standalone entry video. We've been really lucky to collaborate with Dr. Tuba and Dr. Sultan, who will guide you through the entire process, and this will be a series of around 4 to 5 videos, so look forward to those in the coming weeks, and let's get on to the video.
Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Tuba Ilyas Khan. I am a graduate from RCSI, Royal College of Surgeons Ireland in Bahrain, class of 2018, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Foundation Year 2 program.
Hello everyone, my name is Sultan Al-Binali. I graduated from RCSI, Royal College of Surgeons Ireland, Medical University of Bahrain on 2018, and I've recently matched into Foundation Year 2 standalone. So we're going to start off with what is Foundation Year 2. So in many countries, internship is just a 1 year program, and then you go into your residency. In the UK, they divided internship more into like 2 years, like you have Foundation Year 1 and the Foundation Year 2. And all of them are rotation based. You're going to do different specialties, few months each, and you're going to be supervised. The difference is in Foundation Year 1, it's you're like a fresh graduate, you're going to be supervised a lot, and then in Foundation Year 2, you're still going to be supervised, but you're going to be given more responsibility, and then you're going to have to take care of your of the other doctors in Foundation Year 1. So if you start your if you're planning to specialize in the UK, you must learn how to do things the NHS way. So, and I believe if I started in a Foundation Year program, this will give me a great insight into how things work in the UK. And I don't want to just dive in at the middle of a specialty training, not knowing how I take referrals, how I do this and do that, simple things, simple tasks. And I feel like it's a great opportunity to have your work supervised and to basically have someone look over your shoulder. Because specialty training there, it is supervised to some extent. It is supervised, but you would be there will be a lot of expectations of you that you should basically take care of everything and you should know everything. And it's believed that a lot of doctors get in trouble in the UK not because they're not smart enough. It's more of the medical legal issues. They don't really know how things work in the UK, and they do take some decisions that are medically legally incorrect, and this actually get them in trouble and possibly risk their license being suspended. And another reason why I decided to do the Foundation Year 2 program is that when you finish Foundation Year 2, you get a basically foundation program certificate of completion. And you can have this in your CV. You say, hey, I finished foundation in the UK. And when you go on and apply for specialty trainings, it looks better in your CV that you did your foundation program in the UK in comparison to someone who did a few years outside the UK.
A gap year is not necessary to be able to clear your PLAB examinations, but I think this is there's two parts to this. The first one is you have to be realistic with yourself and your own capabilities and ask yourself, am I able to do an internship, an FY1 equivalent program, and study and clear the exams at the same time? And also, the second part is, does my internship allow me to be able to tackle those exams, whether that be will they give me time off to be able to go and take those exams. Like PLAB 1 is offered around the world, but PLAB 2 you need to fly to the UK essentially to be able to take it. So will my internship give me time to be able to fly to the UK and do the exam? And is my internship lenient enough for me to be able to make time for myself to be able to take time out to study? This is a very personal choice. I personally did take a gap year out of med school, but PLABs were not my sole focus. I was also trying to do USMLE on the side. And I personally felt like I'm the kind of person that I can focus on one thing at a time. And I thought that it would be essentially much better for me if I focused completely on examinations for an entire year and then went ahead and did my internship. But everyone's different. It's absolutely not necessary. Looking back, I feel like if I had just done my PLAB examinations alongside with my internship, that would have definitely been doable, and that is the path that I should have chosen. I chose not to do that, and that's fine, but it's just something that you need to evaluate for yourself what is necessary for you, what kind of learner are you, what kind of time and attention do you need to be able to focus on a certain examination, how much time do you need to give a certain examination. So these are all very, very personal things, but 100% a gap year is not needed. And if anything, a lot of people overestimate the time that they will need to study for PLAB examinations and the focus that they will need to study for PLAB examinations, and they end up taking a gap year and then they end up regretting it because they end up being a year behind, essentially, which is sort of like what happened to me. And this is very much a personal preference. You can apply for the FY2 standalone training program once a year. For our year, that was between January 6th to February the 3rd, 2020. That's when applications were open and you were able to submit your application during that time period. Every year will be different, and they will be releasing a FY2 applicant's guide that will help you along with the process and help you understand the timeline for your specific recruiting year. The application process is through a website called Oriel, where you will have to essentially make an account, and then you go on to applications, you apply for FY2.
Other than the long listing criteria, which makes you eligible for the FY2 standalone recruitment, which will be discussed in the next video, there's a few eligibility criteria that you must meet in order to apply to the F2 program. This includes having a valid medical degree recognized by the GMC, providing proof of English language proficiency, which can be done in 3 different ways, more details of which can be found on page 9 of the 2020 F2 applicant guide, holding a professional registration with the GMC, which means you must have a full registration with a license to practice by the start of your foundation program in 2021, as well as holding a advanced life support or immediate life support certification before the start of the program. You must also have already sat and passed your PLAB 1 prior to December or when the application window opens, and you must have booked your PLAB 2 prior to when the application window opens. Otherwise, you will miss the application for FY2 of the year 2021. For more information on the PLAB 1 exam, you can check the video on our page, and we will very soon be doing a video on the PLAB 2 exam. As always, I hope this has been helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.